This is a blue crab, and let me show you every step I take to make them delicious. First off, fresh is best, and catching them yourself or buying them directly from Waterman is the best way to go. I got about 12 in my pot, so I'm going to go ahead and cook them up now. I prefer male crabs, and I like it when the bottom of the crab is rusty like this, because most of the time that means they're going to be full of meat. For steaming crabs, I like using a seasoning with big rock salt like this JO, but you could also use Old Bay, but it doesn't have that big rock salt in there. Also, a little bit of apple cider vinegar should go in the bottom of the pan as well. Now get some corn ready because that's going to go in a little bit later on. Once it's up to steam, you're going to start adding your crabs. Put your crabs in an ice bath before putting them in the pot because it makes them easier to handle because they go into a dormant state. After doing one layer of crabs, you're going to want to add some more crab seasoning and then crabs on top of that. And a crab this rusty is definitely going to be full of meat. Now cook them for about 17 minutes, and with 7 minutes left, put the corn on top. After that 17 minutes is up, it's time to take out the corn and the crabs. I like to put a little bit of apple cider vinegar and some JO seasoning in a bowl and then sprinkle some more JO on the corn itself. And now it's time to pick out the crab. I know some people like to use hammers, but I prefer to use a crab knife like I have here, and I sell them on my website at buythewaterstore.com. Use the knife to open up the claws and not make a big mess like the mallet does, and after pulling out this piece of meat, I'd go ahead and dump it in the apple cider vinegar, and that is a delicious bite. For the body of the crab, there's so many different ways to pick a blue crab, but here's how I do it. I cut the legs off each side, and then I take this knife and I kind of run it along the back side up to the front, making sure I don't cut the jumbo lump in half. This is the way that a lot of crab pickers do in crab picking houses, and I find it to be a really simple way to get the most amount of crab meat you possibly can out of each crab. Dip that into that apple cider vinegar and JO seasoning, and this is one of my favorite bites in all of seafood. And don't forget to eat your vegetables too.